One of my husband's favorite games when I've had a cocktail is when will it show up?
I am talking to two women who grew up in Boston. One of you stayed, one of you left, but neither of you has a Boston accent. I'm wondering, how did you do it?
Well, it's really interesting because my parents definitely still have them. I think they're a little bit more muted than they were when I was a kid, but my accent is a journey. Like when people ask for fun facts, it's one of the ones that I use. That and the fact that I'm very passionate about Benihana, just wanted to sneak that in. But
I can smell it from here, by the way. You're Benihana.
I'm from Boston. My parents are from Boston. My grandparents are from Boston. And however, when I learned to talk, lived in Dublin, Ireland.
Yeah.
But when we came back to Boston, I had a full-on Irish brogue, or so I've been told. And I actually kept it for about 6 months and then went to kindergarten in South Boston and apparently was made fun of for having an Irish brogue, which I find a little bit complicated given the history of the Irish in Boston. It feels like they might like that. But apparently within 2 weeks, I had a very thick Boston accent. And kept that for quite a while. When I was in high school, we moved across the city. So out of South Boston into an area that's a little bit more residential on the other side of the city. The accent muted a little bit like when I lived there, but then I went to college in the Midwest. And the truth is, like, in my freshman year, I think that I got asked if I could pakaka like so many times at parties that I finally was like, I can also park it. And I lived in Chicago for a few years after college. So just, I think like a lot of time kind of in that environment. But I will tell you this, one of my husband's favorite games when I've had a cocktail is when will it show up?
It's always with the cocktails. It's so true.